How's it going, everybody? My name is Ed, and I am with my compadre, the one and only Carlos. What were you saying?
I said I'm glad Ed's all excited because this is round 2 of putting an engine in. Because our buddy Ed over here thought it'd be perfectly okay to put a clutch in with only one dowel pin.
I'm going to plead the fifth, and we're not going to talk about it.
You know, he bought all these brand new parts, but Mr. Ed couldn't buy us, 2 extra dowel pins from Toyota. They each cost $1.50.
They fell. I didn't know we needed any more.
All right, bro.
All right, anyways, so we're going to be putting this in. As you can see, it's all put back together. Where we last left off, the head was taken apart, and I owe some of y'all an explanation. I'm not going to get into it right now. I'll get into it in a few minutes. But for right now, we have to put everything back together and put this in its home right in here. So I'm going to set the camera down. We're going to put the trans on here and bolt everything up. And then we're going to lift and drop everything in place.
Round 2.
Round 2. Boom. All right. So as I mentioned earlier in the beginning of this video, I did a couple of things and I didn't record it. I can go into details as to why I didn't record it. To make the long story short, I did get sick, and that kind of derailed me for a little bit, for a couple of weeks. And anyways, what I've done off camera that I didn't record is basically I just put the head back on and drilled the oil pan. So yeah, as far as the technical details of what I went with, I went with the GTE head gasket. So I ordered a stock OEM straight from Toyota, GTE head gasket, and then I used ARP Head Studs. So and while I was at it, I got a new timing belt. I did the water pump. And I replaced the clutch blade because my old clutch blade, the blades weren't too happy. On the very bottom, I did the oil pump. I didn't go with a turbo oil pump. I know some of y'all are going to be disappointed, but to be honest, at 240,000 miles, I really don't think that this motor is going to last, and I wasn't really trying to spend too much money on something that may or may not last. So, and the amount of horsepower that I plan on making in this thing, I think the stock oil pump is going to be plenty. Moving along, I got a new radiator, but of course that's not really motor related. Turbo's on, but it's not really secured. It's just here for looks until I address this oil drain line. I'm still trying to clock the turbo and play with that. But yeah, all in all, it's coming together. As far as what I have left, the valve covers are off because I am in the middle of prepping them to paint them. I went back and forth between painting them or getting them powder coated, and because they're in terrible shape, I decided I'm just gonna paint them myself, and it'll look a lot better than how they look now. So that's why I haven't put those on. But moving on to more important things, I still am waiting for some bits and pieces to finish running my fuel line. I'm going to try my best to document every single detail. I would really want to show you guys how I do that. I still have to do the wiring harness right there. I just have to wire up a few sensors and install my fuel pump, drive shaft, and then this thing is going to be ready for a first start. So yeah, anyways, if you guys like what you saw so far, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, And if you guys have questions on anything that I didn't cover that you might have seen in this video, just let me know in the comment section. And yeah, in the meantime, peace.